Jacklyn Dougherty, and today I am live practicing and playing my viola. I'm gonna actually get on steady. As I am unpacking, why don't you hit the subscribe button, the like button, the follow button, all the buttons in the world that you can hit. And let me get myself set up. So there is a few things that I'm gonna do as I'm setting up. So I always put my shoulder rest on. After I put my shoulder rest on, I'm gonna get my tuner, and I'm gonna turn him up. Okay. And today, do I need rosin on my bow today? Sometimes I like just doing it even if I don't need it, because I play for a long time. Alrighty. I was just moving my practice mirror a little bit closer to the film. I like to practice with a mirror because the mirror never lies. Videos never lies. So I kind of... Why are you not turning on? No, it's funny because don't move. My tuner is very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. It almost didn't turn on, and then I took out the battery and it turned on. That's what happened. Alrighty, so I like tuning from within to out. So I'm gonna start with my D string. I'm gonna start with my next string, G, then C. Okay, C is done. Now C. So I just did that. Alright, so my strings are now tuned. So now it is time for me to turn the timer on. I like to do like 2 minutes. I'm actually going to do 1 minute. I like to do 1 minute of open strings on each of my strings. So I'm going to do the first one, which is going to be C. And I'm just going to play it. Now I'm going to do my next string for a minute. I'll read it later. I don't think it was anything important. Okay, so I just did a minute of that string. Now it's going to be a minute of my D string. Now I'm going to do a minute on my next string. So now I just did that. Now I'm going to head into doing, I'm now going to go into my scales. I'm going to start off with my C scale, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it straight through for a minute, and then I'm going to do it a second time with the vibrato. Because it's in my way in the mirror. I'm going to put 1 minute back on the clock, and now I'm going to vibrato that scale. Now I'm going to work into another scale. It's not going to be C. I'm actually going to do the scale of G. I'm not going to do it with the vibrato the first time around. I'm going to actually just do it straightforward with no vibrato. So hit start. Now I'm going to do the exact same scale, but this time shifting. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be doing my D major scale. I personally like practicing my scales more than anything else because that's what helps with your intonation. That's what helps you with your key signatures. That's what helps you with warming up this ear over here. Not only are you warming your ear, you're also warming up your hands and that hand frame, okay? Like literally, working your scales, there's a lot of things that are going down, okay? You are working your ear out. You are working your hand out. You are working your bow hands. And you are also working your mind because you have to memorize what finger patterns you have to use for that scale. So there's a lot of things that are being worked out right now. I'm going to do my D major scale. I'm going to hit start and just go for it. I might just vibrato this one. Alright, so now I'm going to do my vibrato on that scale. And then after I do that, I might actually just do vibrato by itself. I like to do vibrato with my scales, and then I also do like doing vibrato by itself, meaning like I'll just put my finger down on like say, I usually try to go for like the notes that have a nice ring in the instrument. So when I do my vibrato, I might actually, like my C there, I might be putting my first finger there. Because I like hearing that bouncing back in the violin. So, my viola, I'm sorry, I'm playing my viola. I like hearing that bouncing noise in there. So sometimes I will find like the perfect pitch and like put each finger in that spot because I like hearing, like when I do it in that spot, I can tell if I'm doing it right or not. So like. That's how I can tell. It's like that nice sound. All right, so I'm gonna do 1 minute in vibrato that scale. Yeah. Thank you. I just got mail. Alright. Oh, now that brings me back to the childhood days. And it's like, I just got a letter. Or at least that. Alright, so now I'm going to do vibrato by itself. I'm going to put 1 minute and 30. And like I said, I might be finding like a pitch and then just shaking my hand. That was my first finger. Now it's time for my second finger. Gonna find that perfect, nice, even tone, and then I'm gonna get started with the next one. Alright, so now I'm gonna head into my third finger. Now I'm gonna head into, I need to get a phone charger. Alright, so I just had to go get a phone charger. Alright, so I am going to be working through this one book here for a few minutes. They have many different exercises that I'm going to kind of work on for that, okay? I'm going to do the first one. I'm actually going to playing it mezzo forte and which is more than one. Okay. One. It's in the key of D.
Jacklyn,
What's up?
are you able to check about that dog thing?
What? I haven't tagged him. We don't know how to tag everything. It's our bird. Can I get check? Stop. I don't see nothing in an hour if it was like so
I'm
much.
just saying.
It's actually fitted.
Yeah, it's more clear.
I thought it was gonna be a bag of teeth.
I know, it's it.
Not even there, look at it.
I like it this and she likes jeans were too hot. So I must make this harsh.
Nothing yet. Okay. Alright, so now let me head into this. Huh? Okay. Huh? No, why? I'm actually gonna go into this spot. Instead, I'm gonna actually play the swan for a few minutes. I'm gonna do the swan and then one of the songs from the book. Alright, so I am working on the song here. It's called The Swan. I'm actually gonna play it and then take it from there. I'm sorry, my mind's just practice. Alright, so the song. That's from wait. So that is my 3 right there. Low 1, then 3. That should be really my first few seconds. Because I do know this song. I'm just trying to get it back into me. Oh, there's someone outside. I'm gonna actually end this live right now. Thank you so much for coming. I had so much fun. Bye. Much love.